for Gervonta Davis. These fans have been great, and that's why.
After a hard-fought and impressive victory against Frank Martin, Gervonta Davis appears to be grappling with a desire to remain active and continue proving himself in the boxing world. And it's going to happen because this relentless determination has led him to accept a rematch challenge from Isaac Pitbull Cruz. But the terms Davis has laid out are brutal. If he emerges victorious once more, Cruz must hang up his gloves and retire from the sport for good. I already defeated the guy and he still wants more. All right, let's do it. But if I win, he will stop this nonsense and quit forever. Gervonta Davis has shared his thoughts on his history with Cruz, explaining how he has shown a lot of patience, even before their first fight. Davis said he did not want to fight Cruz at first because he did not see much potential in him. In his opinion, Cruz wasn't a strong enough opponent to catch his interest or attention. However, both of their promoters were very insistent on making the fight happen. They saw it as a big opportunity to draw attention and make money. Because of their constant pressure, Davis agreed to the match. I wouldn't have allowed the first match to take place. If it weren't for the promoters, I would never have agreed to such a bout. As the situation has escalated to this point, Davis is now focused on silencing his opponent once and for all. The undefeated boxer believes that they have reached a critical juncture, a point of no return where their rivalry must be settled definitively. For Davis, the upcoming rematch represents an opportunity to emphatically assert his dominance and put an end to any lingering doubts or challenges posed by Cruz. And yes, he acknowledges the significance of the rematch and the need to approach it with unwavering determination. While he may view Cruz as a relatively straightforward opponent, he is aware of the stakes involved and the importance of leaving no room for error. Davis is prepared to unleash his full arsenal of skills and tactics, leaving nothing to chance in his quest for victory. Before Gervonta Davis agreed to the rematch, there was a recording of him saying he would only fight Cruz if the money was worth it. It's understandable, really. If I were in Davis's shoes, facing someone like Cruz, who had already been defeated once and will likely to be defeated again, I'd want to make sure I was compensated properly too. Cruz may have been defeated before, but that doesn't diminish the importance of the rematch for Davis. He understands that anything can happen in the ring, and he's not taking any chances when it comes to his financial well-being. After all, boxing is not just a sport, but it's also a livelihood for many fighters, and Davis is no exception.
Hey, what are you talking about? People performing. Decent. You got there, bro. Hey, would he see him again or not? Huh? That's a money right. Money right? Hey, what's up with you and Ryan going back and forth? Nothing official?
The landscape of the rematch has shifted dramatically with Gervonta Davis's latest revelation. He's now willing to accept the fight with Cruz, regardless of the financial terms, on one condition: Cruz must retire from boxing if he loses. This unexpected twist reflects Davis's deeply held belief that fighters like Cruz, whom he perceives as of lesser caliber, should be removed from the sport altogether. In their initial encounter, Gervonta Davis managed to hold onto his title through a hard-fought 12-round unanimous decision victory over Cruz. The scorecards revealed a closely contested battle, with the judges scoring the bout at 116, 112, 115, 113, and 115. 113 in favor of Davis. The victory was hard-earned, with Davis pushed to his limits by the relentless onslaught of the younger 23-year-old Cruz. Davis's fatigue became increasingly apparent as the fight wore on, with his movements becoming more sluggish and his punches losing some of their snap. The grueling nature of the contest was worsened by a hand injury that Davis sustained during the course of the bout, further hampering his ability to mount a sustained offensive. "I don't know, I gotta get the hand checked out," responded Davis. When asked about his left hand, "It is what it is, that's what comes with this sport. He's a shorter fighter, so I was throwing down on the top of his head. I hit him with my knuckle and messed it up. I hurt my hand in the 6th round. No matter if the opponent is taller or shorter, I've got to get through it. He's a warrior. Even though he didn't win, a star was born tonight." During the early fight, Cruz wasted no time in launching a relentless assault on Gervonta Tank Davis, targeting his opponent's body with a barrage of punches. Right from the outset, Cruz displayed his intent to impose his will on the fight, unleashing a series of punishing blows aimed at wearing down Davis's defenses. Throughout the first 2 rounds, Davis struggled to find his rhythm, narrowly missing with his signature left uppercut on multiple occasions. Despite his best efforts, Davis seemed unable to land the decisive blow that would shift the momentum of the fight in his favor.
The future in this fight. Oh my!
Oh, and Cruz just staggered Davis with
As the third round unfolded, a noticeable shift occurred in the dynamics of the bout, with Davis starting to assert himself more confidently in the ring. With each passing minute, Davis appeared to settle into his rhythm, gradually finding his timing and distance against Cruz.
Oh, counter left hand bouncing off the nose of Cruz.
In the seventh round of the match, Davis seized control of the ring with a display of tactical mastery and composure. As the round commenced, Davis appeared calm and collected, utilizing his jab to maintain distance and control the pace of the fight.
Effective shots. I think Davis's left hand has been the more effective punch.
In the last round, anticipation reached a fever pitch, with spectators on the edge of their seats as Davis and Cruz engaged in a thrilling exchange of blows. With both fighters giving it their all in a desperate bid to secure victory, the atmosphere in the arena was electric, with every punch met with cheers from the crowd. Davis landed a thunderous right hand on Cruz. However, Cruz was not to be outdone, quickly rallying to mount a spirited defense and counterattack of his own.
He's become a one-handed fighter, that right hand, but it is delivering dividends. The crowd at Staples Center enjoying what they've seen.
For a lot of people, they believe that the match didn't showcase one of his more dominant performances. Throughout the bout, they believe he found himself in a challenging position as Cruz relentlessly pushed the pace, leaving Davis with few opportunities to assert his usual dominance in the ring. Davis was forced to resort to unconventional tactics, including holding, shoving, and utilizing the illegal straight arm technique in an attempt to keep the relentless Cruz at bay. In the post-fight interview, Cruz reflected on his performance and the outcome of the match against Davis, although there was this disappointment of falling short in his quest for victory.
All three in favor of the winner, and still the undefeated WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta "Tank" Davis.
Cruz remained defiant, expressing his belief that ultimately it is the people who will have the final say on who emerged victorious in the bout. I suppose that's how anyone would feel if they anticipated a victory but ended up disappointed by the outcome. I have nothing to say. The fans are speaking on who won this fight, Cruz said. That's my style. Pitbull is always going to be on the attack. I think we retained rhythm from the start to the end. If the fans want to see a rematch, we'll do it. It was right around the fifth round, I saw that his hand wasn't working correctly. But since the two are going to have the rematch, here's the burning question. Will Cruz rise to the occasion and redeem himself? Or will Davis once again emerge victorious? Please let me know in the comments below.